Alright, Shalom. It's your brother Yarash Amon from the GMS Champaign, Illinois branch. For all things, I want to give all praises unto Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shah, Bahashim, Rakakwadash. I want to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutations to the Akim that's pushing this truth with all righteousness and sincerity. Alright, Shalom. And this is just a quick hit from the page, Arrows of Indignation 144. I'm going to just let it play and filter it out with the scriptures.
Going on, there's one group of people that I have yet to see make any comment about a solution to help these people. And that group of people are your reverends, your bishops, your deacons, your pastors. I haven't seen not one person come on here and actually let the people know you don't have to go rush the store because we are your church. There's probably 50 churches in every community. Why are they trying to pull together to pull resources to help the people out? I think I got the reason for that. Because they've been about self from day one. It's always about gimme, gimme, gimme. And the killer part about all of that is all these people, especially our elder, but all these people being given to the churches forever. And they get subsidized by the government. Yes, the government shut down. Who cares about that when it comes to them? And I'm going to tell you why. They've been collecting money for many years. They're purchasing humongous homes. They're giving their daughters and sons extravagant weddings. They're doing all of this. But where are they at now? You can preach about what needs to be done in our community. But are you actually out there putting in the legwork to help some of these people in the community? So I'm saying to the people, go to your churches, go to your pastors, and see the last thing that I want to hear from any of these pastors is, oh, well, they're not a member of my church. I'm not supposed to help them. But I thought you were God's people. You see, I didn't believe that God just chose the people that stood right there next to him. I thought God chose the people to help the people in need. So, everyone, I suggest go to your local churches, get them involved.
If they do not disperse food stamps for the month of November, and
let me grab this real quick. So this is Joel. This is St. John, chapter 10, verse 12. It says, "But he that is a hireling and not the shepherd, whose own the sheep are not, seeth the wolf coming, and leaveth the sheep, and fleeth, and the wolf catcheth them, and scatter the sheep. The hireling fleeth because he is a hireling, and careth not for the sheep." Yeah, man, these churches they don't give a damn about you niggas, man. These churches they just a bunch of hooting, hollering, concerts, man. And you've been seeing Jake come out and saying this more and more, that the black churches, they don't teach them shit, man. You don't learn nothing, man. And I know this from experience growing up. I wasn't like a every Sunday church going type of person, even though I had like phases of that where my grandma would force me as a kid to go every so often, but I never learned nothing there. All right, like at all. I can't remember the church teaching me anything. All right, and my week, I say about a week or two into waking up into the truth, waking up to the knowledge of being a Hebrew Israelite. All right, that our people are God's chosen people, learning the Lord's and the Father, the Son and the Father's real name. All right, I learned more in a week or two, all right, than I ever learned in years and years of the black church, man. Because it's nothing but folly there, man, and they don't really care for the flock, man. It's just, like I said, they come as you are. It's never about repenting, stopping nothing, all right? The majority of the congregation eats abominable foods, all right? Most of the women, it wasn't like this when I was a kid, but nowadays, for sure, are into homo acts, all right? I was just dealing with this Eve chick who was going to the college in my town, and she's around like 23, 24, whatever, but she go to church faithfully every Sunday. But she's also into girls, man. Like, so the church it don't correct anything, man, and it gives them this illusion that as long as they pray to good old Jesus, like that everything is gonna work out in their favor, man, which is a lie. All right, they have been given up to straight delusion. All right, so this is Matthew 15:8. It says, "This people draweth nigh unto me with their mouth and honoreth me with their lips, but their heart is far from me." Yeah, all right, their mind is far from, all right, the Lord in His ways, man. Yeah, they'll give all these good praises and say how dedicated they are to the Lord and how much they love the Lord, but their actions are completely, opposite of that, man. They don't, because the Lord said if you love Him, man, hey, you wouldn't do what He hates, man. All right, and the Lord hates a lot of the shit that our people are into, man. So hey, these people, man, they're pretty much gone, man. All right, they're ultimately gonna be destroyed. I'm gonna jump down to verse 8. It says, "But he answered and said, Every plant which my heavenly Father have not planted shall be rooted up. Let them alone. They be blind leaders of the blind, and if the blind lead the blind, both shall fall into a ditch." Yeah, so these people are just leading each other into destruction, man. Because it's not of the Most High. All right, it's not of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah for sure. All right, they follow the God of this world. All right, sweet white Jesus. All right, that's the God of this world, man. All right, that's one of the many gods of this world, man. But that's not the Most High, man. All right, that was put to deceive you. All right, now these people, they come through, these so-called white people, all right, give you a God in their image, and hey, tell you He's all about forgiveness and teach you to turn the other cheek, and in the same breath, all right, they're whooping your ass, Jake. They're not letting their foot off your neck, all right? They're creating your ghettos. They're putting gangster rap all through your hoods. They're, filling your streets with crack rock, all right? Locking you up at a alarming rate. But white Jesus is good, and forgive him for it. All right, that was a ploy by the enemy, man. Let me play the rest of this.
Your church, the church that you attend, the church that you pay tithes to every Sunday, the church that you have watched perform renovations of the church building and buy new property so they can expand and grow the church. If your church allows the same politicians that we are upset with to come into your church during re-election time and shake hands and kiss babies, but they don't come throughout the rest of the year, if that church is your church and you don't see your church create a food bank, offer some type of financial assistance to those that are disabled or already impoverished, waiting on food stamps to feed themselves and their children, if your church does not make sure that their flock and their community is fed, you need to find another church. You need to find another church, because your church is...
And the truth ain't in those churches, period. It don't matter which one you go to. All right? Acts 7:48, it says, "Howbeit the Most High dwelleth not in temples made with hands, saith the prophet." So the Lord you can't find the Lord in just no building, That ain't where the Lord dwelling at. It says, "Heaven is my throne and earth is my footstool. What house will ye build me, saith the Lord, or what is the place of my rest?" Yeah, you ain't gonna find the Lord in those churches, man. The Lord don't dwell in temples, all right, made with hands, man. All right, you're gonna find the real prophets of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah on the streets, all right, teaching, all right, who you people mock. Proverbs 1:20, "Wisdom cried without, she uttereth her voice in the streets." That's where gonna be the true wisdom and knowledge at, man. All right, in the streets, man, in the chief place of concourse, all right, which is a place where all nations dwell. All right, that's that. Hey, it ain't gonna be in no damn church, man. All, right, all they want is your goddamn money. Hey, it's none of that is poured back into the community. Malachi 3:8, "Will a man rob Yahweh? Yet ye have robbed me. But ye say, Where have I robbed thee? In tithings and in offerings." All right, so that's where you robbing the Lord at, man. These people just taking your hard-earned money, man, which is already hard enough for hey, you niggas as it is, man, to give it up to a lying-ass church.
Supposed to be house. The church is supposed to take care of people when they are in need. If your church does not make sure that their congregation, their community is fed, and you stay in that church, you are just as bad as MAGA.
Yeah, man, this place is through, man. Fuck it.
Welcome back, everybody.
Yeah, this place is through, man. All right, look at the next video. Crime is about to explode in America. Hey, which it is, man. All right? People about to go batshit crazy, man. Here it is October, wicked ween. All right? Tomorrow going to be that first. And we going to see how, tonight going to be party night. Jake going to be in a party type of state of mind. But tomorrow, reality going to kick in for a lot of you people, man. All right? Let me grab something real quick. This Jeremiah. Start at the 23. Yeah. Matter of fact, Jeremiah 14 and 15. Therefore, thus saith the Lord, concerning the prophets that prophesy in my name, and I sent them not, yet they say, sword and famine shall not be in this land. By sword and famine shall those prophets be consumed. All right. So yeah, man, that's what's gonna happen, man. They're not warning you. They're not telling you what's to come, man. That's why ain't no truth in those damn churches, man. I remember when me and the brothers used to first go out teaching years ago. One of the points we'd always bring up is, one day, that congregation at the church gonna be whooping the pastor, man. All right, beating the brakes off him because he ain't been telling them the truth all these years, man. Because eventually people are gonna want answers, man. In the church, they ain't got them. All right, they don't have them, man. The Lord is not dealing with them. They don't have the spirit of prophecy. All right, the Lord, all right, ain't dealing with them niggas, man. All right, with that plantation Christianity, Jake is through with that shit. Why you think so many niggas don't believe in the Bible no more, man? Because of the churches. But I'm going to end that right there. Lord willing, this was edifying for the elect's sake, who we endure all things for. So with that, I'm going to give our praises unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Rakakodash. All right, till next time, I give shalom.